Custom functional foot orthotics are better than an off-the-shelf prefabricated insert for every pathology. Did I just say that? Yes. Does that mean that everybody needs them? No. But why is a custom orthotic better than a prefabricated? Let's use common sense for a minute. If you're turning 40, you're kind of thinking that maybe your arm is not long enough and you're going to go get some cheater readers. Well, you're going to go to Walmart or your local drugstore and you're going to kind of guess which ones you need, and you know what? Those will work for a while. They're kind of like an off-the-shelf arch support. You go and you go, yeah, I think this one feels okay, or even your doctor gives you one just to make sure you have something in your shoe at this point, and it's going to help. But if you go to the ophthalmologist or you go to the optometrist and you get a pair of real reading glasses, they're going to work a whole lot better, and you're going to stop doing this little squinting thing and think that you need Botox after a while, right? Well, it's the same thing that works with custom orthotics. Custom foot orthotics are actually a device that is made to fix the biomechanics of your particular foot. Not anybody else's foot, just your foot. And so a custom functional foot orthotic is going to be a lot better for every pathology. Now I say that, and I also say that not everybody needs them, because they're meant to treat an underlying biomechanical problem. If you don't have one, and you have a relatively normal foot, then an off-the-shelf arch support just to give you a little something is going to work. So you have to think, do I just need cushioning? Am I standing on my feet all day and I just need just that little bit more support? If I just have gained just a few too many pounds and I need to stiffen up my shoes a little bit, you know, in those cases, an off-the-shelf insert is fine. But if you have a repetitive stress injury, if you have a foot deformity that needs to be taken care of, the only thing that can take care of that is a custom foot orthotic. And you have to remember, all custom functional foot orthotics are not the same. The first thing I ask is, what is your certification? How were you trained in this? Who taught you how to make orthotics? Because not every practitioner is the same. Not even every podiatrist is the same. We do specialty training in biomechanics. Maybe they're a certified podorthist and they do nothing but make orthotics all day. But why are chiropractors making orthotics? Why are physical therapists making orthotics? They're not the same. So if you want a true custom functional foot orthotic, first think about who's making it. Then think about, what is it supposed to fit in? You need to tell the doctor whether it's supposed to fit into a running shoe. Is it supposed to fit in a hiking boot? Am I a flight attendant and I want them to fit into dress shoes? Because they're not all the same. The third thing you want to ask is, how long is this going to last? Because if you weigh 400 pounds and you want to run a marathon in them, they're probably not going to last more than a year. But if you're my size, and you get a pair of graphite dress, it might last 4 or 5. The average life of an orthotic is going to be 3 to 4 years, not 10, not 20, and certainly not the rest of your life. So orthotics are complicated, and the last little piece that you need to remember is, how is the orthotic made? Orthotics can be made from a 3-dimensional scan. They can be made from a 1-dimensional scan. They can be made from the gold standard, which is a neutral suspension cast. I don't even mention sticking your foot in a foam box or taking a tracing. That's ridiculous. But a 3-dimensional scan or an actual cast of your foot is the best way. It's considered the gold standard. So if you're going to get functional foot orthotics, make sure they're done by a practitioner who knows what they're doing, makes a lot of them, is very specific for your needs, and yes, makes a cast or a 3-dimensional scan. So if you want more information about functional foot orthotics, either go to the website, because there's lots of information there, or I look forward to talking to you about it, because it's a complex issue. Bring your shoes with you, and we can have quite the talk.